Okay, let's head over to the customization panel. Right, now the first thing I see here is the font is very small and very pale, and the excerpt could be longer. So let's see what we can do about that. Main body design, post settings. First of all, I'm going to remove this header. Just going to toggle this to off. And for the excerpt, it's only 34 words. I'm going to change it. I think I'll try 100. That's fine. But we need to do something about this font. So, design options, font and colors. So the font here is by default 16 pixels. I prefer it to be 18. Let's try putting it up. Yeah, the problem is it also increases the size of the title, which I don't really want. So probably what's going to be needed here is some kind of code. We've used a bit of CSS code already, it's no big deal. Same with the color of the font, because we don't have an option here with this theme to change the color of the font on the excerpts. Now on the actual post itself, it's easy to change the color of the font because we can do that in the editor when we're adding the post. I'll show you how to do that as well. But first of all, we need to figure this out. So I'm going to pause the video and find the CSS code I need to fix this. All right, here we go. Under Advanced Options and Additional CSS, here's the code we need to make the text bigger and also make it black. 2 bits of code here. The first one to make it black, and the second one to make it 18 pixels instead of 16, but keeping the title the same size. And there we go. Now what about the single post pages? To see what they look like, I'm going to go ahead and click on the title. And here's the single post page. Maybe we could play around with the font, see if something different looks a bit better. General design options. We could try a different font, and we can check that out on the blog page as well, the home page. I'm going to stick with this one, which is Ubuntu. I like that one for this particular blog style and layout. So you can choose your own font. Usually you will have an option to choose font, although some themes in the customization panel there is no option to do that, but usually there is. Okay, so we know what the post looks like on the home page, so the blog page in other words, and we know what it looks like on the single post page. I'd like to see a little more space between these icons here and the text in the first paragraph here. We can go over to the social icons plugin and just have a look and see if it's possible to have a bit more padding below these icons here. Other than that, I'm happy enough with the look of this post. So I'm going to publish, and let's just check and see if we can do anything about the padding here. Sassy social share. I'm not seeing anything at all here. All right, let me pause the recording here for a moment and let's see if I can find a way to do this, and I'll be right back. Okay, I figured it out. Took a while because I couldn't find anything that was what we needed, so I had to basically create the code. Anyhow, here is how you add it. Go to Miscellaneous, scroll down to Custom CSS. Here's the code right here. Of course, you'll be getting these codes on a handout. Enter here, save changes. And now let's go and check it out. Let's go to Customize again. Let's go to this single post page. And now we've got space. Whereas before, this paragraph here, the first paragraph, was squashed right up against the social sharing buttons. Looks a lot better now with a little bit of space in between. Okay, now in the next lesson, we're going to do the SEO on the post that we just added. I'll see you there.